So this is a database marketing system.
Well, I wonder if their data. I listened to Karen Kingston, and she says, "Well, you don't know when this is going to go off. I mean, just because you're not hurt now, she says you don't know if it's going to go off in 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years. I mean, I listen to Surjit Bhakti. You know who he is, right? I mean, he says if you got an MRI,
Bhakti is the best. If you could only listen to one person on the COVID-19 injections, Bhakti is the best.
Here's what he said: if even without the mRNA, said this in April. Even without the mRNA, if you got this lipid nanoparticle shot, you have shortened your life.
Yes, that is true.
So,
but again,
and the thing is, what's the great unknown?
The mRNA technology, you might have gotten the saline shot.
I would like to believe that. I am having a hard time believing that this many saline shots.
Here's the thing. What you have to get into your head here is these are not pharmaceuticals, and they are not medicine. You're talking about a fraud. And we have no idea what is in these things other than the vials that trustworthy doctors and scientists have looked at, and it's all over the map. I mean, I listened to one fabulous presentation by a former pharmaceutical executive who's been working with Mike Yaden and the Bad Batch group, looking at the Bad Batch globally. So she's been working with doctors who've been able to get a hold of vials and scientists. And what she says is if you look at there's so many instances where what's supposed to be in this things is not, and things that are not supposed to be there are present, as well as mystery ingredients. And she said, look, if you look at the standard of pharmaceutical quality control, these are not pharmaceuticals. They're not medicine. I don't know what they are. But, what is happening in terms of real liquids being injected into people's body bears no resemblance to what it's supposed to be.
Well,
this is in my experience, this is fraudulent.
Oh, a lot of people say that. Ed Val says it's fraudulent. Watch your clicking on your mic. But I'm thinking we got 599 million injections here in America. Okay, how many of them were saline? Do you think 100 million were saline? Wow, you still got 500 million that were some sort of the real deal.
So I think there was wide variation depending on the place and the neighborhood. And if you look at the current rise in all-cause mortality, different states have very different rises in all-cause mortality than others. So I think if I was going to make a guess, and I'm just guessing, but the only thing I've ever seen that would explain this is a quota system being enforced by a trade and credit embargo globally, probably through the national security system, the National Security Council at the UN, where every country or state is given a quota of how much they have to reduce their population.
Oh, boy, you're getting deep now. That's not a criticism. I just said, wow. You're always the person that say, wow.
I'm just telling you,